Hello everybody, it's Murialda here once again, and welcome back to another unboxing. Woohoo! It's only been a couple weeks, but our August haul is here. It is September 1st, so it is timely this time. So yes, we have a box from AmiAmi in case you can't read. I guess AmiAmi has changed their boxes because it is no longer the one that says fragile, handled with care, or whatever it used to say. Now it has their name, and it's a pretty big box because the figure that is in here is surprisingly large. At least her box is. So let's go ahead and get this open so we can see who I'm talking about. Yes, it is quite a large box. We still have the AmiAmi thank you card that we got last time, because it was still the August order. So yay. Then inside the box we have paper. And we have more paper. Yep, and there she is. Woohoo, we got Jibril finally. And some extra space. I wonder why there's all that extra space. I don't know. So anyways, yes. Let's get her out. And this box is surprisingly large. I do want to say this is by Phat Company. And Phat, where the fuck's Yuel? We're not going to bring up the picture or anything, but where's Yuel? But anyways, yes, this is Jibril from No Game, No Life. Also included in here is a little mini Shiro. And yeah. So Jibril, No Game, No Life by Phat Company. This is a 1/7 scale figure. Obviously, I bought her from AmiAmi, brand new. She got released Tuesday, or Monday, or whatever. It was August 28th of 2017. But I ordered her way back December 7th of 2016. And she's pretty expensive. She's definitely gone up since I've ordered her, but luckily I got in early, and I got her for 14,030 yen. Yeah, pretty expensive. That's, at the time of conversion, it was about $133.86. So yeah, that's pretty freaking expensive. And like I said, this box is huge. And when I first saw it, I was like, why the hell is it that big? I mean, you could fit another Flugel up here. But then I saw a picture and I realized why, and this may be the first figure that I own that I don't use the base for. Because technically it's not really needed because she's kneeling down. There's her in her alternate expression. But the base is freaking huge. So there is the top. And there is the bottom of the box. So when I was watching No Game, No Life, I said, if they ever make a scale figure of Jibril, I am going to buy it. Because I love Jibril and she is awesome. And then they made a scale figure of her. Too bad it's by fucking Phat, who won't give us any news about Yuel. But enough about Yuel. We are here for Jibril and her multicolored hair and everything. So let's get this box open. So there are the standard 3 seals. Box opens nice and easy. There's that. There's this stuff. So we've got instructions on how to put in her halo, swap out her hand, and change her face and everything. And on the back is all the parts list. So you got multiple books, and Jibril and Shiro, halos, a skull hand, a face, and the giant base. And then we have the standard warnings. Do not lick this figure, do not throw this figure, don't damage it. So the inside is basically a purple and white checkerboard. It's got Jibril's silhouette on the back, says 1 scale figure Jibril. And yeah, it's a box. We'll put that off to the side. And there is Jibril in her blister packaging. And you can already see the base behind her, and holy hell. So yes, we've got Jibril, we got Shiro, we got the skull hand, we got the face, we got the books, we got the halos. Jibril herself takes up very little space. There she is from the side. There she is from the back. I forgot to pull out a ruler, so we'll just use a standard 8.5 by 11 notepad. It's frickin' 11 inches in diameter. Yeah, this space is ridiculous. But yeah, at least we got Jibril, the Flugel. So let's get some stuff open. So the base is in its own separate blister. And it is a maroon and white checkerboard. Let's see. Oh, it's not even taped shut. But, I mean, I don't have little girly hands, I got big hands, and, I mean, look at that. That is ridiculous. Go back to the notepad. Yeah, it's like frickin' 11 inches, the whole notepad. That is ridiculous. It barely even fits on my turntable. So like I said, this may be the first figure that I don't even use the base for, because that's ridiculous. Let's go ahead and open this blister. I did want to mention there does appear to be a little dent in the center. I don't know if that's supposed to be for something for lining it up. And I noticed the paint on that square is all scratched up. So boo Phat. But anyways, try to get this blister open. It is very tightly sealed. Pieces are falling out. Okay. So the first thing that fell out is her hand, which is holding the skull of the old Deus that she killed. The hand appears to be pretty nicely done. Nice long fingers. Glossy fingernails. The skull. I'm not the biggest fan of skulls, so I probably won't be using this. But it's got a bow on its head. It's wrapped around. It's got the cracks. It's got the, divots and holes and everything. So it looks pretty dang good. Next we'll try to pull out at least, her alternate faceplate. This is the bloody one, so she's got blood running down her cheek, splattered on her other cheek. And she's got her little tiny tongue sticking out. You can see in her eyes. I don't really see these normal crosses that she's known for having in her eyes. There's the back of the head. And it looks like her ears are part of her body head. Then there are some random books. Lots of random books. And some of them have peg holes, some of them have pegs. So you can stack them however you so desire. And hey, look, there's more random books. So once again, you can stack them however you so desire. These ones all have holes on one side and pegs on the other, while these ones have holes and pegs on one side, but the other side is all flat. So these are the ones that go on top. I don't know if I'm going to open them all up in this video. Next, we'll pull out her two different halos. At least we'll try to. So she has a black one, which is supposed to go with her bloody face and the skull. And she also has her white one, which is supposed to go with her dopey face and her book. And on the back, there is a peg, which pegs into her hair, if it would focus. So yay. They are clear. They're basically the same, just different colors. So there's those. Next, She also comes with Shiro. They had to throw a Shiro in. Pretty much every figure in No Game No Life ever made has to have Shiro, and why? But anyways, got a like sleepy face. I'm not the biggest fan of this face. She's got her purple dress on, little stockings and shoes. Her hair is multicolored. It goes from the light blue to pink to yellow. And then the important question is, they're striped. So they even went into the details on the little minifigure. If you did buy Phat Company's Shiro, which comes with the Sora, Jibril, Izna, and Stephanie Dola minifigures, it also has a little throne. This Shiro fits in with those, and she can sit on the throne. And now, the Flugel herself, we have Jibril. She is wrapped in lots of plastic. She has some, like a little plastic blister on the bottom as well. Let's see. Pull it off of her feet first in her hand. There's another piece. There is a lot of plastic on this figure. Just trying to figure out how to get the blister piece off without breaking anything. So it's kind of clipped onto her hair and her wing, or dress, I should say. There is a lot of plastic on her. Okay. So there is her other hand with her book. So it's sculpted to hold the book. A little bit of paint transfer there. Probably try to clean that up later. She attaches on the back of her hand, and there is nothing written on the book. It would have been nice to have that detail, maybe. But you can see like all the pages if you look at it on the edge, and they are like sculpted and everything, so that's a nice little touch. Let's get this blister out of the way. And all the plastic and stuffs. There's more plastic. This is a mess. So yeah, there's plastic like under her skirt thing. It's a very tight fit. And then there's plastic around her back. Let's try to get that. Okay. I believe that is all the plastic finally. Put that off to the side and put her there. That base is just ridiculous. Let's put her hand back on. So it's not a tight fit for her hand, so you got to be careful with that. We'll put that off to the side, put that off to the side, put Shiro off to the side, and we'll put her white halo on. So there is the little peg hole on her bang. Her hand was already like coming off. And it is keyed, so it should only go on one way. There's a flat edge. There we go. And set her on the base. So, I'm going to lift the camera up and give you a top-down view just so we can see how ridiculous this base is. Yeah. I mean, yes, she does take up a lot of space and everything, but, I mean, look at all that extra space behind her and to the sides of her. That's just ridiculous. But it is what it is. It's what we get. So let's tilt the camera down a little bit. And you're supposed to like stack the books around her as well. But we'll do a little spin around. So I'll actually look at the figure as I do this. The tattoos are painted very cleanly. They're like pad printed on. Her hair goes from the pink to the yellow to the blue. It's very nice shading. It's almost the opposite of Shiro's. Her wings are very lovely, and they are coming out of her hips, which actually, when you think about it, it makes more sense for wings to be there than on the shoulder blades. It would be better balance. Her skirt is translucent plastic. She has her big boobs. The one stocking. One thing opposite to the anime, she has two boots on. In the anime, this leg that has the stocking on does not have a boot. And she has her dopey smile on her face. You know, knowledge is power. Bring her a little bit closer, look at her face a little bit. This time she does have a little bit more of the design in her pupils. And then, the bottom shot. Her underwear are very shiny, but they cover everything. Her wings are her erogenous zones, though. So, now I'm making her twitch. She's got the one strand of hair coming off. I did notice as I was spinning her around, like this piece of hair, you can see, if we take the halo back off, you can see it was kind of glued on after the fact on both ends, but that's okay. She does have a bit of a butt crack showing. Nice spine line on her back. And you got her, bra straps and everything. There's her side boob. But yeah, like the design on her shirt is nicely done. Her tattoo is nicely done. The one on the leg's good. And she also has her feather ears, which are translucent plastic. They appear to fade to like a yellowish color and start with kind of a bluish color. And of course she has a belly button too. And her one sleeve is like torn to shreds, so that's kind of cool. And then we can take her book hand off. We can take her fringe off, I believe. It's a pretty tight fit. Come on. It's wiggling. There we go. And then we can rip her face off. So there's a little bit better. You can see her eyebrows and she's blushing. She has the dopey smile. And that's what she looks like with no face. No face, no life. Go ahead and put her blitty face on. Put the fringe back on. Yeah, this is fiddly. It's a pretty tight fit. Come on. There we go. We'll put her black halo on. We'll try to put her black halo on. And then we'll put her skull hand on. Maybe. Once again, it's not a very tight fit on those pegs, whatever you call them. But there is Jibril in her god-killing mode. Before violence was banned. The hair is very, very detailed and very lovely. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to leave this face on, but then put the book hand on and have her displayed that way. I'll fiddle with it later and everything, just to be sure how I want to display her. But yeah, the hands do not fit on very tightly, which in a way is a good thing because they're kind of awkward to put on, and you don't want to break them or anything. But yeah, I honestly might display her like this. Maybe with the white halo, I don't know yet. And then, of course, since it's no game, no life, you have to have Shiro. Let's tilt down a little bit more. And do another spin around. So now that I have her on the base, yeah, her hair does pretty much go tip to tip or edge to edge. So kind of see why they made it so big, but in a way they could have just made it like an oval instead of a round circle and save a little bit of depth space. But overall, I like her. Like I said, when I was watching the show, I said if they ever make a Jibril figure, I will buy it. Because Jibril was awesome. I love her design. I love her personality. I love pretty much everything about her. And she is not ashamed to play a game where her clothes are removed. But yes. So anyways, like I said, this is Jibril. She is from No Game, No Life. She is manufactured by Phat Company and is a 1/7 scale figure. I bought her from Ami brand new. I actually pre-ordered her. She was released August 28th of 2017. And I ordered her December 7th of 2016. She does come with Shiro. And she's pretty expensive, and she has gone up in price. So I paid 14,030 yen. And her box is big, her base is big, she is wide, and she takes up a lot of space, even though she's not tall. So shipping is horrendous. Just be warned about that. Maybe try to find her from a local store. But then again, what local store has her right now? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this beauty. I'm out. Bye-bye.